Note to self, unmute yourself before you start speaking. Hello everyone, nice to see you. What's happening? Happy Wednesday, how are we doing? Hope you're having a good week. We are back now. We've done a lot of silage so far, haven't we? And we've used the forage harvester, and we've used the mower and the windrower, and we've kind of done all of that stuff, and it's been fun. I've enjoyed it, but I kind of thought tonight, let's mix things up a bit. So we've kind of optimised our kit. We have got pickup wagons, these lovely Fendts that are in the game. We have got silage additive there, which we'll top them both up with, of course, before we start. And we have got the mergers on the back of the mowers. So we've swapped the mowers for the Samaz ones. So basically, mow, merge, pick up, all in one go. Get them in here. Let's get this job done. Let's clear all of our grass fields. This is going to be the last episode of grass fields. And then we've got to decide what we're going to do next. It's only August. It is 4 PM in August. Actually, we might skip forward to the next morning. No, well, we'll get started. Let's get started and see how we do. Let's see how we do. Nice to see you all. Chad in the vertical chat. Danny, Big Mac, Hanson, Thomas, it's Smithers, Hugh. Who else is in there? Who else did I see up front? Randy's in here. Ham can't be here tonight because he's off on holiday. Dutch, nice to see you too, mate. Parker, welcome aboard, guys. Alan, Welsh, good to see you guys. Thank you for joining me as always. Always much appreciated. Thomas as well in the vertical. How are you? Stefan as well. Oh, Ham is still here. Excellent. Good to see you, mate. Very jealous that you're going away to the beach for a few days. Hey, Josh, how are you? Right, let's get this in the field anyway. So the key thing behind this is to make sure that basically we save down this course so that it becomes the course for our pickup wagons as well. And I have tabbed out of my game, which basically breaks my my force feedback, which is good. So sometimes you can recorrect it, and other times you can't. It's not going to play ball tonight. But it does mean, interestingly, we get crop damage on our grass. We've not had that before. I'm going to turn that off, that's a bit annoying. That is not a thing that I want. Much as I like crop destruction, seems a bit odd on grass, doesn't it? Right, first things first. This is quite a small field. This has got a bit of an L shape on it, hasn't it? Let me show you where we're going. These are the fields that we are dealing with tonight. 35. Oh, this one doesn't the L shape. It's got a funny bit in the corner. 36 does. 35, 34. We'll do those two first, and then we've got 13 and 36 over the other side. So what I'll do is I'll mow this one quickly. This is going to be interesting because it's got that strip down at the end there, which could cause us a few problems. So, yeah, we could get rid of that, couldn't we, Ham? Might put a report into that one. Might drop a note to the map maker and say, don't destroy the grass, that's annoying. Anyway, we've turned it off now, so all is good. Let's see how it handles that bit at the end. I bet this might cause us a few courseplay issues, actually. Let's see what the state of play is, though, shall we? Number of headlands 2. Generate fieldwork course. What's it going to give us? Oh, it's actually playing ball, although 9.4 meters. I'm impressed. I am impressed at that. Okay. Now, actually doing it could be a completely different scenario. Right, what I need to do here is get the mergers sorted as well. So let's just open these up. Wide spreading is not what we want. We want swath dropping. There we go. Right, let's send him on his merry way. Now this is field 34. So I will not close that down. temp course. And we're going to try and save this. Create new folder. Field 34. And within field 34, mower. Field 34. Okay, now we've saved it at least, so... Oh, it's going to be interesting down at the bottom there. Look! I've been playing with my settings as well, although I've got a little bit of the redraw. Remember it was disappearing altogether? Well, it seems to have stopped doing that now. Chinook told me to turn off vertical sync actually. Which I haven't done yet, but that could fix that little issue. But it looks a lot better. I mean, it's still not great. I actually prefer FS25. It does start to disappear as you go further away, doesn't it? But it's better than I had it. Basically reset all my settings completely. Oh, interesting, Steve. Interesting. Hey, Loki, how are you, mate? How's Tricks? Hey, Jeremy Burnett as well. How are you? So, there we go. Made that headland look pretty easy, didn't we? I know we're chopping some of the corners. There's so much grass on here that I'm not going to lose any sleep if we don't get rid of entirely all of it. Oh, evening, Cranks. How are you, mate? Back to UAL again. Woohoo! It's been working really well recently, mate. I've got to say, nothing frustrating with it. It's been running great. Weirdly enough, I changed the grass texture and it seems to dramatically reduce the redraw issues. That is interesting. See to that. Right, so whilst that is running, what I would like to do here is, because as soon as we move this mower into the next field, we'll get one of the pickup wagons in here. Now, I don't think you can do 2 pickup wagons when you're picking up grass. I think it has to just be 1, but we're so close to the silo, I don't think it's a huge issue. But look, my textures look a lot better than they have done the other weeks. So I think I might have done something right. Hey, Mrs. Prof, how are you? How are you? I haven't even checked, actually. I know he was going to announce it, but I haven't even... I've been so busy, I haven't had a look. Oh, it's getting really smart here, isn't it? That's smarter than 22 already. That would have panicked. That would have had a complete wobble in the corner there about the fact that it was such a tight bit of the field and just wouldn't have calculated a course. So I'm impressed that it's worked that out. Don't know what it's doing now. Good evening, Rian. How are you? Evening, Corp. How are things? There we go. I think it's the fact, Hamish, that it detects... It remembers the last point that you were at with your pickup wagon before... Oh, he's just washing the front of it in the stream there. Just cleaning it. Evening, Oz. How are you, mate? Right, that is clever. That would never have done that. Got your new Nissan pickup for 2 months and you love it. We had a Nissan Patrol on the farm when I was growing up. It was an absolute beast. Loved it. I mean, it's doing some interesting stuff here, but I'm quite impressed. Yeah, alright, it might be mowing the stream a bit there, but it's clearing this stuff out. This could be interesting with the pickup wagons, couldn't it? Right, I'm going to leave him doing his thing there just because I want to show you this as well, just in case we get round and have enough time to do it later. I invested during the week in a 1050 with Julie's and the massive slurry tanker And also the safety weight came out this week, which I really like, on the front of the fence, so treat myself to that as well. Let's give him a little hand here, shall we? Oh, he doesn't need a hand, look at that! He's working it out for himself. It's horribly tight in the corner here. I don't have much hope for the pickup wagon, but we'll keep an eye on that once he goes around it. Evening, Eric, nice to see you, how are you? Come on, don't let me down. Alright, maybe I did ask it to do quite a lot here. Let's give it a little helping hand, shall we? It's trying its best. But I think we might just give it a bit of helping hand here. Let's see where the course goes. Yeah, he's doing a bit of reversing there, isn't he? To try and get lined up. Oh, no, 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 no. Nearest waypoint. There we go. Yeah, it's big in the field there. There we go. Evening, Eamon. Yeah, the way it's calculated that course, though, is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Right. Like I said, there's nothing much we can do until this first field is done anyway, so it's only saying 8 minutes 57 seconds. So if you're a loose end while we do this, I would love you to hit the like button. 104 of you watching, always appreciated. If you don't mind slapping that like button, it does help the channel out loads. Ralphatron, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Skeeter's in the house too. Eamon, nice to see you. There we go. Right, we're not far off now. We are not far off getting this done. We're on the up and, well, last bit of the headland and then not much in the way of up and downs. Ralphatron, did I enjoy Lammo? Lammo's great this year, loved it. Yeah. Really good fun. Always nice to see people in person. Right? Chat on the game loads, but actually when you see people in person, just another kind of level of getting to know people. Lovely to see some new people as well. Welsh, for example, who we hung out for a couple of days. It was great. Great. 8 grey burgers from Burger Vans. Hey Mark, how you doing, mate? And George Fitzpatrick from Ireland as well, how are you? Glad, no worries at all, Ralph. No worries at all, mate. So, dare I throw in the pickup wagon now? Or do we just let it go a little bit longer? Hey, evening Mark, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you again. Let's fire up. I mean, we've got to set up our auto drive anyway, so we don't need to change it that much, in fact. So let's give it a go. Nope, not courseplay for you. So Feld 35 we want. And we want Field 35, Silo B, Grass, Courseplay. Then we need to load our Courseplay course from here. Did I make that 34 and it's 35? Am I silly? Load course. I did, didn't I? I'm such a clown. Oh dear. Anyway, I think it's not the end of the world. Can we rename that? No. We're just gonna have to guesstimate. Remember that. What's Llama? Is that like the Highland show with more English people? If you, well, you would know if you'd turn up, Hamish. Poor Ed, poor Farmer Ed, still sad that he didn't get to share a room with you. Right, let's fill up our silage additive here. Oh, why have I got a little... You see that? Game on fast forward. Do I like FS25 or 22 better? I will like FS25 better soon. Right, let us do a test here and see what happens. One baby is enough. Hey Raymond, how you doing, mate? How are you? Have I tried the Courseplay header unloader? Works maybe better than auto drive now. I have not. I probably need to give it a go. I need to sit down and spend some time with stuff actually. It's been a bit busy recently. Right, here we go. Field. No. Field 35. No, I am right. Field 35 it is. Right, he's off to find a route of sorts. I'm always fascinated when they start out where they're going to go and what they're going to do. Oh, no. Don't be heading out of the, don't be heading out the establishment. We don't need you to go there. This is interesting. Where is he going? Geez, look at the amount of courses in here. Is he actually going to be able to get out of here? So this is interesting. We want that route, but there's no actual route into... So they could go on a bit of a wild goose chase around. Let's see what happens, shall we? Oh my god, he's going in here now. I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to let him get out, which he won't be able to get out of this gate. I don't think. He might, but I think he might get caught. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, take it back. There we go. A gentle help. Let's ride with him actually, see where he goes. I have no idea where he's going. I think I need to reverse this into the shed as well. No, not you. Oh my god. Probably need to take him actually to the other pickup wagon. No idea where he's going, but you can do whatever he's doing. Turn that off. We'll get there in the end. This auto drive course is pretty good. Actually, Cranky translated it, some of it to English. So let's put our silage additive in this one as well. That's that done. And then we're going to go field 35. That'll be right. You're good. Course play on. Let's load our course. No course. Load course. I think that should be us as well, although we don't need that one, do we? We need this for the next one. Yeah, because I can't have two courses. So 34 this one will go to. So we'll wait actually and send him to 34 so he can just sit here for now, but we'll set him up good to go. I'll go and find out where that other tractor's gone. There he is. Just as the mower finishes. Tremendous. Here she is, should I say. We have a lady driver. And here's the start point. So all should happen now is... waypoint 1. Off we go. Now we are going to have to watch it. This will get stuck in the corner. It will. We can't avoid that. But that might be on the second pass. So what we'll do is we'll set the mower up in the next field. And then we'll move her over. If she gets stuck. She might not get stuck either. Game on fast forward. Is Courseway coming to FS25 mod hub? It will do at some point in the future. I think they try and get it to a stable version. And then when they're happy that it's kind of doing what it's supposed to, they'll release it. Yeah, it's struggled a bit around there. Trains are working close up, not far away. Right, mower. Let's get you out of here before you get in his way. Field. A narrow gate here, or narrow entrance. So there we go. Yeah, that makes sense, Josh. I thought it was here. I thought it was there where the gate was, but that maybe makes sense. So, right, let's do it all again. Kill the course. First waypoint, no course. Field 35. There we go. Fieldwork settings. That tended to work last time, didn't it? 2 headlands. Generate. Looks good to me. Let's just save this now. So this is field 34. So let's call this actual field 34 mower course. Okay. Start point is there, that's good. Add a culvert. Now, let's see what happens, Corp. Make it a bit more fun, shall we? Right, there we go. 16 minutes to do this one. We're going to fly through this at this rate. I think all we'll end up doing is jumping in the class and rolling the silos. We'll see. You merge them together, or did you level that bit in the middle? That's not a bad idea, actually, Cranks. Well, certainly maybe these two here. Get rid of the water. Right. Let's just jump back to our forage. Of course, it's the last. I bet it's the last one I get to, isn't it? It's going to literally be. It's every single Oh, almost full here. So they're going to finish before they get to that tricky section. But it's working well. It's working straight out of the box, like a dream. What happens to the water plane when you level off go? It should just disappear under the ground, Welsh. So it's still there, but you obviously you've covered it with soil. And let's see what will happen here, because this is clever. This is one of my favourite things in courseplay. When's it going to decide it's had enough? Going to hit 100? 97. Might grab a little bit more to see. Yeah, this is my concern. I'll be impressed if this goes. I will. We're highly impressed. Doing a lot of kind of recalculation there, but the turning around might be the challenge here. It might get itself stuck in the corner. I mean, we're on the edge of there. What's it going to do here, do you think? Oh, knows its stuff. Looks good. I think what it'll do now is go back to the start point and then head out of the field. That's looking promising. Don't roll it. Yeah, Mr. Marcel, never doubt courseplay. Ain't that the truth? Even if it is hugging the edge of the field now, will it fall? Now watch this, see if it clicks back to... So we're back on auto drive here. So it's following the edge of the field. There's actually, I think, paths around a lot of these fields around the edges. So yeah, it's using the edge of the field course, which is good. And there's the field entrance. Too close to that tree, I think. Yeah. So you know what's going to happen here. You ate your words. It wasn't courseplay, it was a badly placed tree, which has now gone for forever. Okay, I'm not going to complain though, that went well. That went well. Right. Let's go and get pickup wagon number 2, I think. Using auto drive courseplay for the automatic slurry with a Nexat pack is the only time I had a real problem using it. Oh, okay, interesting. Here's the issue now. I think he's going to come into this yard and this... Is this in the way? Is he going to go around him? No, he's going to go around him. Good. Right. So you know what you're doing. Field 34. Course is loaded. Course play on. This is actual course. So let's load that. Clear. Load. Back. Gosh. Hanson, this is a 4x map, mate. We got... Oh, what's cornering set to? Let's be bold. What's this one set to? I bet this one's... Oh, crikey, right. There we go. Just going to check they tip that nicely, and I think we're good to go. I think we're going to have 2 running, 2 separate. Hey Viking, nice to see you, mate. Look at that, he's tipped that perfectly in there. It's a beautiful thing. We do need to get our act together and keep on top of it now, before they come back. Cardiff Tony, did consoles get 4x maps? They haven't had any yet, but that's not to say they won't get one. Maybe? Oh, here's the test. Is it going to go through this... It's running right around the edge of the field here to go into here. Is it going to get around here? It'll be an interesting check. Sentenza, take care, mate. Thanks for dropping in. Red X, thanks for... What was that? Something just broke. Well, I never. Well, I never. Right. Touch wood. So far, so good tonight. Grizzly Poncho, ye of little faith, my friend. Stevie C, how are you, mate? I have a lot more kit than joined the server. We just... It magically appeared. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to ride with this one because this could be our dodgy one. But it might work quite well. This is going really well so far. That's always dangerous. It's always dangerous to say that because that's when it falls apart. But so far so good. Silage King. They've just got to get round this bend at the top and get back. And I know we've missed some of the course out here, and we might have to do the same here because it might just get a little bit stuck. But let's see what it does. Actually, it might be it's on the second. It's on the second pass. In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm literally going to do this. Just going to avoid waiting to see what happens and get it hooked up, like so. And just pick up where it left off there. There we go. Next, yeah, that's highly likely at some point, probably on a headland somewhere. You think, Cranks? Maybe it's me of little faith now. Oh. Look at that. A wet wheel with the grass on it as well. How good is that? Where he dipped into the stream. Very good. Oh look, a lady driving here as well. We've got the female crew in tonight. It's not all bad. We give it a hard time, but actually it's not all bad. Textures is really the only thing I have an issue with now. Everything else works fine for me. Just the flickering textures like this are the things that frustrate me a bit. How different does it feel playing 20? It feels different. I mean, it's still the same game at the end of the day. You're still driving a tractor and you're still doing tractory stuff. But explains that bang earlier on. But I think like the ambience, the atmosphere, the mist, the lighting is all nicely improved from 22 in my eyes. Do I get any glitches sometimes? Yeah, the odd one. The odd one. Yeah, it's weird, Cranky. It's so... I've run it on max, I've run it on less than max, I reset them all the other day. I mean, it's better than it was, but you see that flicker there? It's almost... it's like the shadows rather than the textures. And it'll, every now and again it just flicks between... being completely normal. They are more static now after I've tweaked my game settings again, but it just, for me, it spoils that immersion because that wouldn't happen in real life. Hey Greg, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. I wish TerraFarm would hurry up, I bet you do. Evening Ian, how are you doing, mate? Do I have HDR? I don't, basically. I don't have HDR monitors, so... FS22 is just better for me in performance, but looks will go to 25. I think that's a well summed up opinion. Oggy. Yeah, I get that, Mark's very little difference between the two. The sounds are a huge improvement. I love the sounds in 25. Cannot fault them at all. All the ambient stuff is good. Right, I probably need to get a wriggle on here because he's dumped... oh, he's away out. The other pickup wagon is away out tipping. So we need to level this off because they won't be able to get over the pile otherwise. So let's get some of this sorted. Actually doing a better job of tipping in the silo here as well. Nope. Now, is he going to get through with me in here? He should do. Oh, look at that. That's hard work now. He's getting there. He's managing. Too close in. Too many trees. Can't see where I'm going. There we go. Oh, for John's my skill at nerd wrangling. I hope he didn't refer to it as that. That might be why they've not got back in touch. I think that's the mower just finished in the other field there as well. Trying to keep everything in the bunker here. Boss man, how you doing? I'm going to get another trailer coming in a minute, and I am not ready. Not ready at all. But let's flip to this. Let's power it on. See how far we go before our other one comes back. Particularly, he's going to be on this side, so let's do this side first. Something very enjoyable about levelling silage. In-game and in real life. Hey Bo, how you doing? Hey Cher, nice to see you as well. Thank you, Greg. Yes, if you don't mind hitting the like button, that would be very much appreciated. Just helps the channel, everything helps. Things, I think, are very slow for content creators at the moment, if I'm being honest. If everybody's feeling what I'm feeling, and the general consensus is that is the case, it's quite hard at the moment, being a content creator. Greg, have you installed the software? There is a piece of software that comes with it. It's not very clear, the instructions for it. But usually, once that's in, you should be able to update your firmware. Yeah. Well, drop me a DM maybe in Discord. I'll see if I can help you out. Is there any problem with these drive-through bunkers? What happens when... what are we at? See, the compacting level straight away is at 100. Alright, we'll have a look, Viking. Thank you, mate. Yeah, this goes to 100% compaction very quickly because of the weight of this tractor. Like, I've got, look at the amount of weights I've got on the back of it, plus the dualies, plus we've got the Holaris on the back, and the pusher on the front. So it's a premium bit of kit for levelling silage. But we've only got 280. All of those fields has only yielded us 286,000 litres of grass. So I think I might... one of my challenges I think I might do is replant everything. Maybe we can get a better yield if we replant. Obviously we're going to put loads of slurry and fertiliser and things like that now. What happened to our lady in this field? She sorted that bottom end out without any hassle. Isn't that good? Where's our other guy, though? Or gal? Not in the yard, and not in the field, says to me, stuck somewhere. Hey, Hogs! No sound, so we'll wave him. So, somewhere there is a stuck tractor somewhere. That would be my guess. Ah, he's gone round here. What are you doing going round there, mate? Okay, well we can resolve that. That's fine. It's got stuff for that. That's what happens when you're the boss. The thing that you started your career for is the thing that you don't end up doing anymore. I am in the same boat. That's one of the reasons I do YouTube, is because, yeah, unfortunately I don't get many opportunities to do the creative stuff as much anymore. Which is fine, you know, you kind of move on from that a bit, and I have to say, it's been great fun learning how to run a business over the last couple of years. Very exciting time for my business, actually, which is kind of another reason why I've maybe been a bit quieter on the channel recently, is that we're actually going through the process of transitioning our business over to an employee-owned business, which means I will no longer be the owner of the business. It's all going to go to our employees. So, very exciting time. Never park a field on part of an orchard. I didn't even know it went round there, Mark, to be honest. So we'll have a bit of downtime now while he plays catch up. Just sit and wait. Top of the pile. Let's just check the map, actually. What vehicles would I want to see to get added as a DLC or a mod? Good question. Why can I only see one? Why can I only see one auto drive going? Where's our other? So he's gone back to the field. This is worrying. Well, they're going in there. Ah, because... Okay, well, yeah, sorry. I'm being distracted. The new 9RX from John Deere. The new 850 horsepower one. I think it's a gorgeous looking tractor. I'd love to see that in the game. 97%, but not enough for it to go home. We have to do that, don't we? There we go. Yeah, finished the course. That was the problem there. Yeah, it hadn't flipped to the end. Right, okay, where's it going now? Well, just let it do its thing, shall we? Uh-oh. Grizzly! What did you say last time? Just a bit close. That edge of the field path is a bit close, isn't it? Just a little bit close. Right. We might be back on now. He's going to go... Where's he going? He's going to do a loop round somewhere, driven by Oxy. The auto drive anxiety, it is real. It is a real thing. It's a legitimate illness. Disease. Whatever you call it. Concerned Ghost, good evening. Well, very polite. Welcome in the chat there. Nice to see you. Nice to see you indeed. Please, everyone, if you're enjoying yourselves, do hit the like button. It's all very helpful for the channel. Right, now, I think I need to leave this field through the exit, and I think I need to go down onto the road. Although, this is... I'm trying to decide which field we do next. So many little streams in between the fields. Let's work it out. Unimog as well. Oh, yeah, I'd like to see Unimog. I think Unimogs are going to come, though. Concerned. I think the stars align that they refer to in the next DLC, I think is one. Oh no, we've got an entrance here. Is that the entrance though? Is it the entrance? Or is that just a route out? Where's the actual field start point? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to get started. So this is, with my brilliant counting that I've done tonight, field 36. So, kill the course. First waypointing it. No course, let's start a course. Generator, this could be interesting again. Just it's tight through here, but it looks like it's manageable. There's enough space through there to get through, so I think we might be alright on this one, which is good. This is field 36, so let's create a folder for field 36. 36. Field 36. Let's save course in here. Mower course. Go. So that is good. Find our first waypoint. I'll just reverse up slightly so we're not overshooting it. Bosh. Away we go. Is it too convenient with stars aligned like precision farming and satellites, etc.? No, because precision farming won't be in the year 1 DLC, because precision farming's free. So I think that will come out as well as. And also, if you go and look at the Unimog or Mercedes trucks, I can't remember which one it is, Instagram page, they've kind of let the cat out of the bag by saying, we're going to be in Farming Simulator soon. So. You see red dots in your sleep. War dog. The herd. Nice to see you, mate. How are you? Wish PF would hurry. I wish PF would hurry up just for lime application and nothing else. Hey, Greg's loving his beam eye track. Honestly, I could never go back to one of the... Beam eye tracker just does everything as well as the other stuff. It is very good. I haven't tried it in any racing games yet. Uh-oh. Just doing its thing. Let's just roll you into the field for now. Let's park you up here. Come on. Field 36. I think actually our start point for Field 36 is just there in the corner. Let's just check. Field 36 is there, yeah. So, we move this back to the entrance. We just need to change 35 to 36. So we'll let the mower do both the headlands. And then this can get started, can't it? Trying to avoid getting hit by any cars. I think there's one coming, but we'll probably get back in by then. By that, well, he says that, and then he does a horrendous job of reversing. Reverse on the other side of the road. Rear wheel steer on these trailers. Just stay there. Goodness sake. Watch Lawson finishing the points for Racing Bulls while Sonoda crashes out. Big snap overseer going through 130R. It's going to happen, Arx. It is going to happen. It is going to happen. I think maybe Lawson also tried a little bit too hard to be quite cocky. So I think he's not maybe won a lot of people over by being a bit too ballsy. Joshua Steiger, does quality of camera make a difference? A little bit, Joshua, but I mean, to be honest, the difference between a 720p and a 1080p webcam, I don't think it's... If you've got a really low res one, I think you would notice the difference, but actually the reality of it being slightly higher quality between it, as long as it's kind of HD or half HD. So I have a room full of cancel due to the speed of things getting better. I know it's a pain, isn't it? It's a pain. FSG is not HD ready. Apparently Honda paid big money for them. That does not surprise me, Strody. I think it's an ideal opportunity for them, isn't it? With Japan coming up. Do love Japan. Great track. A proper racers track. If you can find us a budget-friendly steering wheel. Yeah. That's the problem. I have got a T148 actually sitting in a box behind me. If anybody wants to make me an offer for it. And a farm stick, an original farm stick as well. I could do them as a giveaway, but I kind of the shipping to somewhere like the US would be crazy. It wouldn't be a worthwhile exercise unless I did a UK only giveaway, which is a bit frustrating. Mr. Tim Maslin, how are you? As soon as this guy goes past, the mower moves faster than the pickup wagon, so I think we'll be in a good spot here once he starts going. Field 36, yep. Gave his company away, needs the cash. Oh, don't worry, Oz, I didn't give the company away. I'll do alright out of it. Winner pays postage. 200 quid for postage. Right, let's just reverse back enough to get to here. Let's load in the right course, shall we? Field 36, clear current course, mower course, load course, back. Course play on. Bosh. And where's he going? I did a thing. He's going to first waypoint, I think, actually. Yeah, he is. Good. Jack, honestly, I don't know. It won't be cheap, though. You probably, I bet you wouldn't get much change from $100. Look at that, straight in and working. Where's the other? Randomly, he's going around that side of the field now. I think he was always doing. He always did that, though, didn't he? Oh, I don't know. Hello, Cedric. Oggy, thanks for chatting, mate. And you, Concerned Ghost, take care, mate. Thank you for popping your head in. Feel free to hit the like button on the way out if you want to. We are rolling here. We have cleared one field. What time is it? Okay, we're... Jeez. Time flies when you're having fun. A mixture of courseplay and auto, so auto drive drives you to the field and then it flips over to courseplay to do the pickup. Yeah, Tim. It's a when it works, it's a very cool feature of courseplay and auto drive working together. Once it gets full, it'll just flip back to plus tariffs. Hey Tim. No, Tim, you'll be interested. I sold my company this week. I need to drop you a note on Discord to tell you about it. Hey Marius, how are you, mate? Yes indeed, to my employees. Set up an employee-owned trust. So it's in trust to my employees now, which is, yeah. Felt like the right thing to do. Now, who said earlier on it's a matter of time before the mower and the trailer get in touch with each other? Well, they just did. Nearest waypoint. It's alright though. That's why we babysit. No, Chad. They, You waiting for him to get out of the way? Oh, he is, yep. It was you, Welsh. No, Chad, there was I found a course. It's a German course. I think I got it off LSFM mods, actually. There is no British one for it yet. Although Cranky is slowly working his way through... changing all the text. It's actually not... The German one's actually not bad. You can work it out quite quickly. Because there aren't many productions and things like that, so really all it is fields and silage clamps. Right, are we going to get around this corner before the mower has another... He's going to put... Look at that, he's polite and he waits for him. Yeah, it sure is, Mrs. Prof. Sure is, indeed. Not bad, as we only started it 2.5 years ago. Not going to change fells, just going to pretend it's a typo, Cranky. Quite right, too. George, don't think it's going to matter who's driving the Red Bull car. It's no pace this year unless they bring serious upgrades. Yep, I think you're right. I think Max ring in the neck of it kind of almost kind of pulls the wool over the eyes of actually how bad it would be if it was in the hands of normal drivers. It's great, isn't it, Cranks? It is great. It's not reversing up far enough to pick everything up, but to be honest, that's such a small amount of grass that by the time it was done... Where's the other... So, this is interesting, like, it disappears. Where does it go? Come on. Get out of the way of the mower. Get out of the way of the mower. Is he going to stop? Are you going to stop? Stop creeping forward. Let the trailer go past first, you impatient man. There we go. Right, I'm going to find the other... I wanted to stay and wait and watch this flip. So if I turn this and this on, watch it flip back to course play when it's done. So it's like 284, 285, down at the bottom here. When it hits 100%... Of course it's not going to do now. It'll flip back from here to I think this greys out here. Oh, he's stuck on the river again, I think. Is that the problem? Meter club. There we go. Look, flipped. For course play, the play button stops. I didn't stop that. It just did it on its own. Oh, oh, something doesn't look good down here. There appears to be a vehicle on its side down here. Oh. Hold on. Nothing to see here. See? As you were, people. As you were. Do you know what I blame here? What's that? Is it the Naked Gun films where Leslie Nielsen's standing in front of the burning building going, "Move along, please disperse, nothing to see here"? I think we might have to step in here and just turn the traffic off for a bit. That felt to me like a purely traffic-related incident, which is totally out of my hands. See? Look. The serenity and the calmness of the country lanes, hauling silage in the sun. Happy times. Right, I probably want to go and check our silo. Yeah, 2 tip loads in there, and we've got another one coming. We might have an issue here, actually. I haven't actually set the silo bunker leveling up on this. We should do that at some point, shouldn't we? It can quietly go about its business. Yeah, see? This is exactly what I was worried about. I knew it was that one too. I tell you what, these Fendt 700s have got some power on them to get up there with a full load. This will be level again. Let's fire this up. Look, 98% already. Winning. We are winning. 88% on the other one, but we'll just fix that now. There you go, madness. 88% to 100% in one pass. Love it. Love it. And if I know Hamish, he'd be itching. If this was a multiplayer, he would spend his evening in this tractor. I've just pushed a load out though. That wasn't ideal. I'll fix that. For the silo competent course, you need to combine tracks. And you know what? I'm just going to find out now. Let's see. Courseplay silo work. Yes. Silo compaction. Working with 4.4 meter. Wait for unloader at park position. I can't remember how to do this actually. like 1,000. Right, park position, target position, silo position. Ah, oh, it's because I'm not in the silo. Right, let's try again. So, silo position is this one. Target position is, I think if I reverse him backwards to like somewhere like that. Start at 99%. I'm going to deactivate that. Start job. See what happens. Go. That's a good start. Doesn't appear to be working. I might drop the you know what I'm going to do? Let me drop this off and just see what happens without it. You use this bunker, didn't you, Cranks? This narrow one here. Let's just get rid of that for now. And then run this again. It might just... It's going to do a good job of compacting on its own, isn't it? Just with the tyres running. Hopefully. I mean, worst case scenario, it happens. You've got them all full now. Nice. Yeah, that's not really working, is it? I mean, it's such an easy thing to do. Because it does it so quickly. I'll not worry about it. It's not a big issue. Yeah, it's split into two, Hamish. So it's classing it as a front. So it's like two bunkers. Half and half. I don't know why it's done that. There'll be some logic behind it. Right, how are our other guys doing? That is not what I wanted to press. Basically, I want to know if I'm at a point where I can trust them to get on with it. So he's good. And he's good. Which means we can roll this guy over to the final field, which is, I think we have to head the other way. If I am to be correct. F1 Racing, hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Jalen Boyd, yo. I'm guessing this is here because there's a stream that runs right here. Perfect. That tree's going to cause us some grief later, isn't it? Gonna run past that as our pickup point. It's got nightmare written all over it. Hopefully it'll pick up this island as well in here. Let's see what happens now. Shall we? Field 36, let's clear that course. Let's go into here. Field 13. Fieldwork settings, everything has been working well as is, so we're going to leave it exactly the same. Take care, Bo! Thanks for dropping in, mate. Oh, look at that course around the island as well. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Do you need to modify the clamps and silos so that it only shows up as one big... Yeah, you would need to, Mike. I'd probably need to delete them and create new ones. I think they basically used smaller ones and built them up. This is a Fent 930 F1. There we go. Again, just reverse up ever so slightly. First waypoint. Bosh. Gotta say, totally impressed with how this has run tonight. Few little hiccups, but just the usual babysitting that you kind of need to do sometimes with courseplay. Once it's up and running, it runs great. It's usually on the headlands, but gotta love the fence as well. So, I'm wondering, everything is running as intended. I bet he's going to finish this before they finish those other two fields. How are they doing? He's stuck, isn't he? No? Oh no, I thought he was stuck, but he's just picking up these narrow bits. He's going well in that field too. I think we're in good shape here, which means I am going to get into the monster. And put some slurry in this first field. If it needs it, I haven't even checked if it needs it. I think it will probably need it. Yeah. An extra layer of fertilizer in there. Kind of a little bit overkill for such a small field, but when has that ever stopped us before, right? Now, I think there's some slurry in here. I think. Oh yeah, loads. 330,000 litres. Alright, Cher, take care. Sleep well. See how long this lasts. It's a big tank, this. 30,000 litres. Major R! How are you? Hello, Swede. I'm doing well, mate. How are you? Could literally do this in one pass, I think. No, there's no point in going down that little bit in the corner. Let's give this a go. This is massive. Let's get it unfolded and see what happens. We might need to recalculate how far away from the edge we need to go. Is Giants going to add ground compacting to precision farming? As in, if your ground is too compacted, you it affects your yield bonus. Mrs. FSG says I tend to deal in SH1T quite a lot. This is just proving the point. With no force feedback, this is quite hard to reverse. I have zero weight in my wheel at all tonight. I don't know why. one of the joys of FS sometimes. Things that worked the last time you logged in just don't. And you have to reboot or... And I didn't realise it wasn't working till we'd started the stream, so there we go. I don't know, Mike. I hope there are some changes. I hope it isn't just a carbon copy of 22. I really do. That would be frustrating, to say the least. Oh, come on. Just want to get into this corner so I don't... Basically, I'm going to ignore the narrow strip down there. I'm actually going to, before next year, I'm going to just plough that bit over or paint that bit over so it doesn't even count as part of the field going forward. Right. There. Lorry injector. Do we fire on? No. That's not what I wanted. Oh, don't tell me VCA. Did I leave VCA out again? Oh, we're having a few frame rate issues. I bet it's the same as 22. Mine too, Mark, unfortunately. I do not know what's happened to my frame. This happened to Args the other day in his stream as well. He went into the cab and the frame rate went through the floor. I think he ended up having to reboot his whole... God, look at it. Draining out. 25% out already. Hey Corey, thank you mate, nice to see you again. We're going to have an argument with this vent coming the other way. Do I like VCA better than Enhanced? I do, yes. Never really got on with Enhanced vehicle. No, realistic weather has gone, Mark. Crikey, my frame rate is tanked. 11 FPS. What's that? Where's that come from? These are slow in the field as well. Why are you so slow in the field? Definitely that thing when you... This happened to Args. Yeah, we have an 11%, 11 FPS across the board. Wow. I've got crew set. Is that what it is, Cranks? I might have to reboot, guys. This is not pretty at all. Yeah, it is capped at 11 frames. Ever since I went to cab. Ooh, it's a bit tight there, isn't it? Oh my god, this is painful. Right, give me a second, folks. I am just gonna reboot this, I think. How odd! How odd indeed. Right. Yeah, it's a weird one, that. Right, let me just do the honours with this while good, it's doing a save. And then we'll go back in. We'll go back in. How annoying is that? And turn VCA on. Good shout, Cranks. And clearly don't get in the cab of the tractor. I think I'll come right out and restart. Braxton Hall, nice to see you. Right. Come on, FS. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Yeah, I've not seen any issues with the weather mod at this time. There's a few mods it clashes with. Time-saving stock check. Store deliveries is one. I'm trying to think what else there's. Oh, vehicle control add-on was on. I must have hit the wrong button, that was all. Ben, what headset am I using? This is these are the Razer something. The Razer, the Razer something? I can't remember. I am still using the 3070 Desert Ox, yep. Yep, and the reason I haven't upgraded, and it's pure laziness and I can't be bothered, is my power supply. I would need to put a new power supply in. And the thought of taking my computer apart to put a new power supply in for the graphics card means I haven't. Which is, yeah, pretty lazy, to be honest. There's also zero. Well, that's fair as well. It's coping very, very well. Indeed. To be honest, it's running FS at pretty much max 11. I'm getting full 11 frames per second there. I think I proved that. Although I am tempted by the new AMD cards, which are wiping the floor with the 50 series, is interesting. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do. Right, let's try again. Let's turn everything back on. Let's let you see what's going on as well. Right, there we go. So, auto drive and course play. Is it going to remember the course now? That's going to be an interesting one. What's happening here? See what happens with that. I might have broken that actually. Same with this one. Let's just turn it on manually. Yeah, we might just turn those back on. We'll see. Can't remember how it works. It's been so long since I've done that and flip. Look, we're smooth as a baby's bum again. You're finished as well. You're going to be nearest ways point. Auto drive still on. Right, we'll see how that goes. And I think I need to go to here. And I should pick up where it's left off as well. Right, tank is full on the AI worker. This will be a good test. We can just check this, can't we? Not you. Yeah. It's flipped. Good. Happy days. Happy days. Right, let's turn that off. And let's find our slurry guy again. There he is. Oh. There's no slurry in there. That's weird, isn't it? There was about 75% in there. We'd only done this a little bit. But 100% fertilised here. And 50 here. I left it. It's just drained out onto the field. Oh, we're gonna get some. Gonna get some letters from the council. Water smells a bit fragrant. Right, here's what we're gonna do here. Oh, it doesn't let me dump it in the field, that's a shame. We have to fold it all up. Just to go back a bit. Conowin, nice to see you. Yeah, I'm not going to. I saw the stats. Actually, 4090 runs better than a 5090, and yeah. Was kind of disappointed. And then I saw RTX came out with their 9070 or 7090, I can't remember what it's called, and it wiped the floor with it for about $300 cheaper. So yeah, I am no desperate urge to purchase a new card. Yeah, the environmental protection are absolutely coming for us. Slurry's not allowed so close to a small stream. Watch me, Hansen. Watch me. Yeah, the 9070s, that's the ones. Right, you see our a guy over there. Let's just jump in him, because he's finished the field. That's the problem there, so he can't do anything else. So we do that. So he will unload, and then we'll send him to field 13 next, won't we? And there's him coming back. Look at that! Like clockwork. Like clockwork. Yeah, no, so my sim rig has got a 4080 in it. And I'm now running the triple 32-inch monitors off it. If you've not seen this week's video on my other channel, go check it out. I have christened the new screens in WRC, but it's still running iRacing with everything turned up to the max at about 220 frames per second. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous how much power it's got. Thank you, Hamish. Just a bit of practice, Ben, and sometimes you kind of are reliant on the course as well, to an extent. Sometimes you can get lucky, sometimes you can't. Building your own's quite good fun as well sometimes. I have not. Oh, this could get fun. I've not compacted this for a while. MTK Sim Farmer, how are you, mate? Nice to see you. Welcome aboard. Yeah, he's just... Come on, you can do it. little bit of a helping hand just there. I mean, to be fair, they've done better than I expected them to be honest. Hey, 4D, how are you, mate? How are things? All good, glad to hear it, mate. Glad to hear it. Not overly frustrated with a certain games developer who we shall not name. That makes a farming simulator game. I know there's been a lot of chat in the modder forums recently about how slow mods are coming out. Had the pleasure of spending some time with 4D at Lammer at the start of the year as well. Very pragmatic, very professional modder. Very switched on businessman, liked it. He was wandering around chatting to some of the manufacturers, trying to crack some deals and things. It was impressive to watch. Staying out of it. Best way. Life's too short. Oh, I don't want to cover this up. I feel like there's untapped potential to get this bunker up to about 5,000. I think it's just time, yeah. I think it's the volume that have been sent. I think the fact that the test team are probably testing bugs in the game as well, or bug fixes in the game. So, yeah, I definitely think there's an element of prioritization of the game and making sure that it's working before they're focusing on adding a load of mods to it. I think it's the lack of transparency. It's the lack of, hey guys, this is what we're doing, and this is why the mods are taking time. It's just the silence, the quiet, like no news at all to keep people informed. Plowing on with the conversions. Big mods coming. I think we're going to get some massive days in the future, for sure. For sure. Right, let's get the old mixer on. Yeah, quality of testing or consistency of testing is a completely different conversation. Oh, do a McHale fusion. Do one, please, 4D. Please. Having seen them in the flesh, it's only right that they get a quality model in the game. I think these are going to struggle. The next couple of loads might struggle to get up the hill here. We might have reached the peak. Cranky, do you have any problems when you were loading with trailers getting stuck? Is the game stable? It's pretty good, to be honest. It's more visual stuff that's a little bit annoying, like swath textures and things like that. There's nothing, I don't think there's anything kind of fundamentally broken anymore. Oh yeah, Taz. Get back on it, mate. I've just dumped the load on in the yard. I think we definitely need to do a night. We definitely need to do a community night, silage night, don't we? Imagine 16 people on this clearing fields and filling a bunker. Could be a riot, couldn't it? No manure can spawn in the sheds. That has been fixed, I think. I think that came out in the last patch. We're at 100% already. We were at 97. Followed by a tuk-tuk. We always finish with the tuk-tuk race now. Yes, you're right. 4D, only in the extension. Yeah. Remember in FS19 you had to clear sheds of manure? I missed that as a feature. That was a good one. Yeah, clear shed on Bally in 22. You built that in, didn't you? I know, it's such a logical part of farming, right? You've got to clean your sheds out. A bit like saying you can't feed cows silage. Only TMR. Yeah, clean up spilt food as well. Loads of little things like that were just kind of normal, expected things. I think it's... Do you know what, though? It's gone from, Mike, it's gone from a niche game that, like, purists played to quite a mainstream game. So it appeals a lot more to non-farmers now and things like that. So I think they've maybe consciously dumbed it down to appeal to a larger audience. Why isn't that raising? There we go. That'll do for now. Let's see what the last couple of loads look. I've said they should go the other way, have a real hardcore mode in the game where you can actually run the full sim experience. Consoles. Too much on productions can be a warehouse simulator. Yeah. Like really, we talked about this before, but like really ramping up the difficulty level. Does it appeal to far? Yeah, I think it does. I really do. I think there's a lot of. I mean, we've got farmers who watch the channel who. I'll come back to deal with you another day. Right, here we go. Did this not work because we haven't got the course loaded? That would be why, wouldn't it? That would be why. So, let's clear field. Oh. There you go. I thought I'd save this course. And I haven't. There we go. Create a folder. Field 13. Field 13 mower. Okay, we don't need that for you, but we do need it for, not you, for you. No course. Load course. Field 13 mower, load course. Back. I'll just do this. Reverse this. Now we should just trigger now. Go to loading point. Flips over to course play. Winner, winner. Oh, nice. That was one of the things you did in Bally Spring 4D that I really liked. Like the natural, like no light getting to the grass underneath. Brilliant. Looking forward to that. There we go. Good stuff, right, good. And it is appreciated, Chad. George Fitzpatrick had the privilege of operating a McHale Fusion when they first came out. Some system, great for contract work in real life, I bet. They are outstanding. When you see them in the flesh, they are like, they are stealing market share off the likes of Viacom and people like that at a rate at the moment. And you can see, when we were at Lama, you can just see the difference in the quality of the machines, the technology and the thinking behind it. Genius. Right, we got all 4 fields mowed. I think we're going to struggle to get all 4 fields cleared. Is it faster, do you think? I mean, because you're only running 1 trailer per field, I can't work out if it is faster or not. You'd have to add up the acreage and decide if you got through it quicker. It's certainly easier in terms of messing with different kit. But, yeah. Just dump this in here now. It does need cleaning, I am aware of that, but I will do that another time. Bo, back to precision farming for a second. Do you think the delay is getting released because it's getting a major overhaul? No, I think it's a licensing agreement. I think they'd said the license had lapsed, so they had to kind of renegotiate all that. So I think it's probably more an admin thing rather than anything exciting. Oh, looking forward to, I'll have a look at that after the stream. 4D. Let me get the second trailer out of the field, shall I? Right, he's nearly full. Crikey, that looks like a big field, actually. Gonna be coming that way. You there. And then when you're done, I think you can go home. Although, interesting. Yeah, I'm going to try something. When they are done, I'm going to throw them into field 13 as well. Just to see if it will recognise that point or not. You know what I mean? So if it's one of the pickup wagons remembers where it finished last time, so does it go back in and pick up that point, or would it identify the fact that I don't think it's going to work, but I'm interested to see. I'd like to test it. Chris Watkinson. How are you, mate? Nice to see you. You're reworking all the buildings. That's exciting, though. I've always said this. I would rather modders rebuilt maps and changed stuff and updated them than just do a flat spawn. Here it is from 22. I've done the bare minimum to get it into 25. Have I got detect SWAT? No, I haven't, Cranks. I've had kind of mixed results with that in the past. It just kind of rolls in and starts wherever it feels like it, so it gets a bit, can slow it down quite a lot, I've found. Let's see how he's going to go over this terrain now it's been leveled. Will he get stuck or will he not? What do we think? Not stuck. Look at that. Straight through. Right, let's see what happens here. They remember their individual positions, yeah. That's my concern. In fact, I might just stop it. Because I kind of think the same. It'll either go to the first waypoint or it'll go randomly somewhere. Yeah, let's park this up for now. Because I think, to be honest, we're nearly done here, I think. Need to change course plate. Let me throw it in there. There we go. Let's go and see what's what over. It will work. Okay, you think, Raymond? Alright, we'll give it a go. Why not? Field 13 mower, so we've changed course plate. I will be properly impressed if this works, because in my head I can't see it working. But also, I am consistently wrong. So, let's see. See then, do I have Twitch and Discord? I have Discord, I don't have Twitch. Once upon a time I did. Just start in the field where you want that one to start. Yeah, the only problem is then the other one will catch. I'd have to kind of guesstimate where I wanted it to go. Where's my other trailer? Oh, I bet I know where he's going. Is he going around the houses? Yeah, he's doing it. So they're coming out of the field here and they're going all the way around here. I wonder if I change this to last point, actually. Is that the last one it picked up, or... Yeah. I just read your mark. Oh, I'm in Egypt. There we go. Yeah, it goes to 637, that's annoying. Nearest, first, last. Nearest... Where's it going to go? Where's it? This is going to be interesting. I think it'll go to first waypoint. Yeah, you kind of have to just guess, really, where... Still, so let's do that. Let's do that, shall we? So let's assume... somewhere like... What do we think? Here. Let's go here. Paul Wright, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Nearest. No, no, don't go down there. Go down here. No, 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 no. Too many waypoints too close to me there. Right, there we go. Just let it run, shall we? And like you say, you just got to guesstimate where you start it, really. So there we go, rocking along, rocking along. We've cleared a lot of ground tonight, haven't we? Like I said, these little Fent 700s, I say little, they're massive. But compared to other stuff, they're small. We've done a cracking job. Mike Hawk, what is the point of this? The point is to collect the grass out of the field. For what? To feed cows. Which you then chop up to make meat, which we eat. We're going to turn it into silage for feed. Also, we're going to put some into a BGA and create electricity. Silage is what you feed cows. Which is fermented grass, basically. So if you watch us as we will fill this trailer up, and it will go back to the farm, and it will tip it into a large silage clamp, where it will ferment down. Cheers 4D, nice to see you, mate. Thanks for dropping in. I look forward to looking at that grass texture. Cleanse, we are on Schwesing Bahnhof, which is in the mod hub. Just check our other... Oh, here comes our other guy. Which means... we probably need to get this back in there. Not even going to bother putting the pusher on. I'm just going to compact this down. Right, I'm thinking in my head at the moment as I'm leveling this that I think I'm going to dupe this game save, and I think we create this as a multiplayer server, and we'll maybe set up a team stream. Mr. Haythornthwaite, thank you very much, mate, for joining. We'll catch you soon. That's all we needed to do, I think. Just enough. Quinn, this is Schwesing Bahnhof. If you scroll up a bit, there's a... oh, there you go. Hamish is on the exclamation mark map chat tonight. Right. Let's park that there. I think that is a pretty good point to call it quits. We have got, hopefully... 2 wagons in the field, like we said. Working well. We're going to clear this pretty quickly, I think. So yeah, that was a good night's work. That, I think we did well there. We did well there. So now the next question is, what do we do next? Fertilize these? Do we replant them with grass to see if we can get the yield up? Or do we just kind of grow them back? I don't know. I don't know whether or not it's worth it. And yeah, we only rolled one tractor. And it's not even got a scratch on it. But yeah, definitely, I think I'm definitely tempted to set up a multiplayer stream for this as well. So if you're interested, we'll maybe do one of our little ballots. They put your name into the hat and we'll draw 16 people out, and if people enjoy it, well, maybe we could do it more than once, I suppose, couldn't we? Thank you, Bo. Yes, if you would hit the like button on the way out, that would be awesome sauce as well. Thank you very much for your support, as always. 150 people watching all night on the regular stream, and we've bounced between 150 on the vertical as well. So thank you all. It's always appreciated when you join and watch. I know you could do a lot of other stuff with your time, so the fact that you choose to hang out means a lot, so thank you very much indeed. And on that note, with a couple of passes left for this guy, I will say goodnight. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch up again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.